Hi there, my name is Brian Walsh, and thanks for taking a few minutes out to watch this video. I've been very privileged recently to have achieved significant success in business and life as a whole. I live in this very large house in Johannesburg. It's a multi-million-dollar house. I travel the world first class. I have incredible teams. I'm a very privileged person because it took me many, many years to find out how to achieve that success. But listen, I'm not trying to brag to you. What I'm actually trying to ask is a very pertinent question. Does this mean I'm successful? Does the fact that I live in this big house, does the fact that I travel the world first class, stay in five-star hotels, have all this incredible lifestyle, does that make me successful? And my answer to that question is no. Because success is not about your lifestyle. You see, success is three things. Success is wealth, meaning, and freedom. All together, not one above the other, but all three. Now let's talk about wealth first, because you might go, well, you see somebody with a lifestyle like this and you go, oh, they're wealthy. But this is not wealth, this is just lifestyle. Yes, I just did well and I earn a lot of money and I got a nice salary and I got a successful business. But that's not wealth. Wealth is the accumulation of money and assets. What would be wealth is if this was paid for by the accumulated money and assets that I had. Wealth would be if I didn't need to work and I could maintain this lifestyle. That's wealth. Money and what we earn does not equate to wealth. It's not about how much you earn, it's about what you do with what you earn. So this is one of the myths that people have about what success is. We think success is possessions. We think success is the reflection of our lifestyle. We see people around us driving fancy cars, living in fancy houses, and we go, oh, they are successful. But they're not really. They just managed to get to a certain lifestyle in that particular period in their life. Many of them struggle to sustain it. My challenge is to sustain it. It is not to say that I've achieved true success. So the first thing that's so critical is to understand that wealth is the key when it comes to money around success. Not how much you earn, but what you do with what you earn. The second element, because money is not the only thing, or wealth's not the only thing that's going to give you a sense of success and fulfillment, is meaning. And meaning comes from the quality of the relationships you have with other people. But the only way you can effectively have relationships with other people is by working on the quality of relationship you have with yourself. And what do I mean by that? It doesn't matter how much money and how many possessions you have in life. You won't have a sense of true meaning in life unless you can effectively connect with other people. Now what's fascinating is that in order for us to connect effectively with other people, we have to grow within. The greatest challenge we have in achieving success in life is not out there. It's in here. It's our capacity to become a better person. We all have it, but do we focus on it? I can tell you wholeheartedly that these outcomes that I achieved, the success that I've achieved in my life came from the personal journey. And I always say success is not what you do, it's who you become. And I truly believe that. But in this case, it's not just about the physical outcomes and the lifestyle. It's about the quality of relationships that I am able to manifest in my life. I'm blessed to have an incredible relationship with somebody very special in my life who's so supportive of me. I'm blessed to have over 20 amazing people that work for me. I'm blessed to be connected with my extended family and to relate to thousands and thousands of people in my community. And this is all because of who I became. Not who I became physically, but who I became internally. How authentic I was as an individual. How true I was as a person that allowed me to create more meaning in my life. The third thing that's so important about achieving success is freedom. And everyone goes, I want freedom. Now I have the privilege of traveling around the world 4 or 5 times a year. I have the privilege of being able to work from home with my office down the road where my 20 staff work. I have the privilege to have a little bit of freedom in my life. But true freedom is the ability to know that my life operates despite me. All right? And I always say that because in the path to my success, it was sometimes that equation that had to be understood, despite me. But life, freedom is about whether you can get your life and your business to work for you instead of you being the slave of it. All right, and I think this is the key that so many people get wrong, because people go, well, I want freedom, but they don't do anything towards achieving it. You see, these three areas, wealth, meaning, and freedom, are all strategic. They are all areas we can learn to focus on, and by focusing on them and doing the things that are pertinent towards achieving them step by step in our lives, we get to a stage where our life is just so much bigger and so much better. I truly believe that everyone is so much more than their life currently illustrates. This is what kept me going through so many challenges for so many years before I started to achieve success. And I now look at my life, whether it's the physical outcomes I have, or whether it's the relationships I have, or the freedom that I've created, and I go, I can have more. Because my life is more than it currently illustrates. And your life is more than it currently illustrates. I say this correctly. But the whole point is you have to focus on the right things. So many people get stuck focusing on the things that don't empower them and don't take their lives to a different level. So anyway, I wanted to share this message with you because I want you to understand how important it is to realize that success is not just about having physical things. Success is a manifestation of creating wealth, of creating incredible relationships, and of developing the freedom that you desire in your life. And only when you have all three can you start to say, I'm living a truly successful life. Look, I don't want to leave you hanging. So if you'd like to learn more about this, we have a very particular organization called the Real Success Club. And the Real Success Club is a group of people, over 500 of them in South Africa and a few other countries in the world, who are dedicated to this journey towards achieving success. And I'd love to tell you more about that. If what I have said in this video intrigues you, or if you go, this makes sense, then look for an opportunity by clicking on the link somewhere above or below this video and come to a free webinar or a free seminar. Now I want to make this clear. This is not a business opportunity or a multi-level marketing opportunity or some sort of get-rich-quick scheme. All right, this has got nothing to do with that. I'm not there to tell you you've got to do something and start a business in order to create success. I'm there to take your current life and help you enhance it through a journey where you will become successful through it. All right, I want to make that very clear. So if you'd be interested in actually hearing more about this and how you can focus on creating wealth, meaning, and freedom in your life, and the fundamental strategies that I used that took me so many years to understand and implement, if you'd like to know how these things can affect you and help you become more successful in your life, then go and have a look at the link above and below the video and see if it makes sense to you, because then you can connect with it and you can hopefully be with us in a live room or in a live webinar, and I can explain more about how to achieve these incredible things in your life. Look, you are so much more than your life currently illustrates. I want you to understand that, and I want you to believe that. And if you do believe that and you do know, then maybe we have an opportunity to work together. I hope I'll see you in one of those webinars or live events. Otherwise, I just hope the message I gave you is something that's making you think about what success truly is in life. It's Brian Walsh. Thank you so much for taking the time out to watch this video.